This is case number 21151-422. This is Enhanced Center Interventional Spine versus Allstate Property and Casualty. Today is a time set for review regarding this matter. I know the parties sought case evaluation with respect to this matter. Your appearance for Enhanced, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Richard Brewer, Key 31124 on behalf of plaintiff.
Thank you, counsel. Good morning to you. For defendant, at this time, your appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brandy Anderson appearing on behalf of the defendant, P70876.
All right, thank you, Ms. Anderson, and good morning to you as well, ma'am. So somebody update me on what the status of things are here, if you will.
Judge, we went through case evaluation. A case evaluated for $10,000. Apparently, both parties rejected the case eval. Although I do have authority at $10,000 currently.
Okay, got it. Ms. Anderson, anything? I think council's indicated the same authority here. Go ahead, Ms. Anderson.
Yeah, that is correct. We also rejected. I do not have authority today at 10,000. I don't, maybe if you got some extra time or something, we could work it out, but today I don't have that.
All right. Is it useful for me to put the two of you in a breakout room to discuss where you might be able to resolve this, Ms. Anderson?
At this point, I don't think it would be useful, just because there's issues with the billing per my client. Yeah.
All right, well, Mr. Brewer, Ms. Anderson indicates that with a little bit of time, maybe the two of you can talk this out and work out something.
I'm agreeable, Judge. I'm always agreeable to trying to work it out.
All right. So can you get this done or tell me something with some degree of finality in the next couple of weeks? What do you think, Ms. Anderson?
Could we get 30 days?
All right. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll grant 30 days. Our calendar is for
June 16th.
6/16/2022. We'll set it for 9:45 a.m. and I'll review the matter at that time. Obviously, we can't come to some resolve, and I'll take a look at setting up for some trial type situation. So that's your next review date at 6/16 at 9:45 a.m. Thank you to both of you and have a good day.
You too, Your Honor. Thank you.
The court is now calling case number 21-160-880. This is Tara Carson versus Arnold Oliver. The matter is before the court, set on today's date for a pretrial conference. It was previously set for pretrial on the 3rd. The court adjourned it over for this particular date. Your appearance for let me have Carson or Counsel Carson say something at this time.
Hi, this is me, Kara.
All right, thank you, Ms. Carson. Good morning to you. Ms. Carson, are you represented by an attorney at all?
No, Your Honor, not at this time.
All right, thank you, Ms. Carson. Just one moment. Your appearance for Arnold Oliver, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Attorney Jessica Warfield, P85391 on behalf of Oliver Management. Good morning.
All right, good morning to you, Madam Counsel. All right, so I adjourned this a few days ago. And it looks like, look, Counsel, why don't you go ahead and update me on what's going on?
Yes, Your Honor. We're just here to get a trial date. Your clerk was not in the last time we were in front of you, so we're just here to set a date for trial.
All right.
With the hopes that we'll have something resolved before then, of course.
All right. Do you understand that, Ms. Carson?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and set the matter up for trial.
You want to go trial?
Yeah.
How long? workshop 6 weeks. Want to do the 21st? June 21st.
Okay,
You go later, you know, you can go to 30, June 30th.
well, let's try the 16th. June 16th. And I'm gonna set it for 11 o'clock AM. That'll be set
June
on-
16th, Your Honor.
Yes, June 16th,
Okay.
11 o'clock.
Okay.
All right, so I'll see the two of you on that date. A good day to you now.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Not reporting, you said something?
No, that wasn't me, Judge. That wasn't me.
This is case number 21-166461. This is Calvin T. Crawford, DLPC, versus City of Detroit. The matter is before the court, set for a pretrial conference. The plaintiff did not appear at the last hearing date. It appears the court renoticed the matter for today's date. Your appearance for the plaintiff regarding this matter, please.
Joseph Falls on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor, P80521.
Thank you, Mr. Falls, and good morning to you, sir.
Good morning,
Before the City of Detroit, at this time, counsel, your appearance, please.
Your Honor, Alfred Ashew, P82536. Your Honor, counsel of record, I believe it's Greg Patterson. He was just on Zoom. I'm not sure if he got booted off, but if the court will just give me 1 second, I can probably get him on because this is his case.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ashew. So I'll stand down for a moment, Mr. Falzon, and we'll try to get Mr. Patterson back.
Yes, sir.
The court now calls case number 21-171-226. This is Global Lending Services versus Gerald Gatewood. For the court, set on for a review on today's date. When the matter was last up, there was some issue regarding a discharge in bankruptcy. The court adjourned the matter over for review on today's date. Your appearance for Global, please.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
I'm looking for the counsel that represents Global Lending. All right, so what's your name, sir?
Gerald Gatewood.
All right, thank you, Mr. Gatewood. This is a matter where you indicated that you had some type of discharge in bankruptcy. I adjourned it over so you could review that. So what gives on that? You got some information, sir?
Yes, I got my full order of discharge. I got my discharge number, and I have the whole list of every person that it was sent to, and Global Lending Services is on here.
All right. And I'm looking for, have you spoken with Mr. Beach since the last time that we were here, for him?
No, I haven't spoken with.
All right, so just hold on. Let's see if we can get him on because that would be significant. So just hold tight. I'm going to try to reach out to you. See what-
Okay.
We're back on the record regarding the suffix 6461. That's Kevin T. Crawford, DLPC versus City of Detroit. Mr. Falzon has entered his appearance, and for the City of Detroit, you may at this time, sir. Mr. Patterson, your appearance at this time, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gregory Pattison, P75963, here on behalf of the defendant, City of Detroit.
All right, thank you, Mr. Patterson. And I have this matter, of course, up for a pretrial conference. And there was a notification that I had that at some point the defendant did not previously appear in this matter. At least I have that noted file. I did set a scheduling order, and it looks like discovery is closed at this time. Somebody update me and tell me what the status of things are. What's going on regarding this matter?
Sure. And I believe, if I remember correctly, defense, and I'm not sure if it was Mr. Patterson, I don't remember, I apologize. sent me an email looking to settle the case. I'm getting a hold of my client who's getting me a final billing. And if I'm assuming the billing's staying the same, if it does stay the same, I can accept the previous offer that was made if it's still viable. Because I believe it was 24 or 2,500, which would be an acceptable settlement.
Mr. Patterson, you show some record of the same?
Yes, Your Honor, I've got an email. I just inherited this case from Michael Auden, who was out for a while on medical leave and then recently accepted a new position over in Ann Arbor. So I'm just getting up to speed, but I do see that he made a settlement offer. I haven't fully reviewed it yet, but that was indicated that Mr. Falzone was going to take it back to his client. So I believe at the moment we're at a holding pattern. I think at this point we could either set a date for trial or an adjourned pretrial, whatever the court's pleasure.
All right, Mr. Falzone, you think you'll be able to drill down on this over the next 2 weeks, sir?
I do, sir.
All right, so let me send it over 2 weeks hence, just as a review. It's in the nature of an adjourned pretrial for good cause. I'm setting it for review at that time to see whether or not the parties have been able to reach a
The
resolution.
24th.
That's going to be May 24th, 2022, and I'm setting that on for 9:45 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor. Look forward to seeing you then.
Likewise, a good day to the two of you.
You too. Thank you.
Yeah, I called. That wasn't the right number. I'm trying to find another number.
You see this right here? This is what should.
Yeah, that was wrong. I thought that was another offer. Missing the date, right?
Looking for Mr. Beach.
Yeah, Michael.
Yeah, that's the number that
Let me
they
try
use.
another one.
Oh, Phoenix, I'm sorry.
Try.
This is case number 2164661. This is Affiliated Diagnostics of Coleman versus the City of Detroit. The matter is before the court, set for review. I seem to recall the parties were trying to get this worked out. Your appearance for Affiliated, please. No, Mr. Law has been here on a few occasions. Let me have the City of Detroit on this one, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alfred Ashew, P82536.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ashew. Again, good morning to you, sir. So what's the status of this matter?
Your Honor, we have not been able to reach a resolution yet, unfortunately. I haven't spoken with plaintiff regarding this matter. As the court is aware, plaintiff's counsel has not made an appearance today. I'd ask that the court dismiss this matter pursuant to MCR 2.401. I believe the next step would be to set this on for trial, but given that plaintiff has not appeared for a court-ordered conference, I do believe a dismissal is proper.
Well, have you reached out to, have you tried to reach out to Mr. Lowe today, Mr. Ashew?
I have not, Your Honor.
Would you do so? Would you do so?
I'll
Mr.
do
Lowe
so.
is And you're typically here, so if I look out there, I see that you're not here, rather than grant some type of default, I'm gonna at least try to check. If I've got lawyers that don't show up, that's another issue.
Okay.
I know they show up, so let's give them a call.
Okay.
Thank you.
That number from Mr. Beach is correct. I called, she said it's Lloyd and McDaniel. She said they don't have a Michael Beach here. That's the correct number. That's the number you put them in. I'll get it.
Thank you. All right, on the back of the record regarding the suffix 1226. This is Global Lending Services LLC versus Gerald Gatewood and Akiva Norwood. And I see that I believe Ms. Norwood is on Zoom as well. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, and in regard to Mr. Gatewood, I remember the last time that you were here and the attorney on the other side was here, not here today. For some reason, my office has reached out to try to make contact with the attorney. Still have not gotten any response. So regarding this matter at this time, given that the attorney has not appeared, and given the fact that the court has reached out in an effort to reach the attorney and still has not been able to reach him, he has not appeared on the stage, the case will be dismissed at this time. We receive an order of my dismissal mail. Good day to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Jones, Albany, is that the case? Okay, just have a seat. Just keep your seat for a moment. So Mr. Gatewood and ma'am, the two of you can leave. Your case has been dismissed.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Finishing up one matter here, and I'll be right back.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
so I tried the office, no luck there. Called Mr. Jamie Lowe's cell phone. That went to voicemail. So I sent him a text message. I haven't heard anything back yet.
All right. Well, the matter is, we're set for 9:45. It's 10:20 now. I've had multiple meetings, with you guys. I guess my inclination is to go ahead and set it up for trial. And let's see if that gets things moving or we can use trial. Do you follow up if there was a jury demand on this?
Let's see. Yes,
There is?
yes, there's a jury demand.
All right, very well. So, Madam Clerk, with that in mind.
Your trial was set on Monday. I think that's the day, right? Monday. Right now, Monday, or tomorrow, June 20th, we're not here, so that will leave you 3 days. You have a trial on another day. So you, only thing available now at this point you have is June 6th, 7 cases, and then you're talking about July the 5th.
Can do it then.
Okay, so look later, so you want July. You're talking about, you're not July 25th?
That's you.
Okay.
7:25, 22, and we'll set that on for 10 o'clock a.m.
Okay. All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Asher. All right, this is case number 18-241-991. This is Jones O&E versus Rena Al-Hadi. Matter is before the court, set on for a non-jury trial, bench trial. All right, your appearance for the plaintiff in this matter, please.
Thank you. David Palmieri for the plaintiff. Michael Elkins for the defense.
All right, thank you. Let me come back to you. State your name a little bit louder for the record.
Yes.
Sorry. It's David, last name is Palmieri, Palmieri, P26796.
All right, thank you, Mr. Palmer.
Michael Elkins, P2972.
All right, thank you, Mr. Alkins. And good morning to both of you. I know that this case has been going on for a little bit here, so it's good to.
We are approaching the end game, Your Honor.
Yeah.
In that, I'm pleased to report that all of the paperwork amendments have been made at Pecan Island, which is the port of entry. Soon as was clear for their own Byzantine system, about 5 business days, which is 4 business days a week, because Friday being the summer Sabbath. So it takes them 5, 6 business days to clear that. Then the next thing is to ship, which is done to the port from Pecan Island, from
From where?
the warehouse, to the Cordu.
Cordu?
Cordu. then it will be released from the bonded warehouse. I am told that this is no later than May 25. Aside from everything else that's going on, I ask a question, indulgence to let us get the kind of the man, and we can probably resolve it after resolve it. Now we can come back on much shorter.
Wow. Well, it looks like more of a finish line than I even thought. Council, what are your thoughts?
Your Honor, expressing any thoughts here, I want to clear from the outset that Mr. Elkins is an officer of the court. I've never known him to disregard those duties. So nothing I say is critical to him. His client has been telling him for a long time that we were right on the edge of getting the car and so forth. This report is better than all the others. I have to concede, because he's saying May 25th, car is out, and whatever is going to be done with it, will be done with it. It's come to our hands, presumably. I don't know what kind of condition it's going to be in. It's been sitting in a steel box in the equatorial sun for 5 uninterrupted years.
With
So
5,000 other containers packed up.
yeah, but I mean, every elastomer in the vehicle has to be rock hard at this point, leached of all moisture. So it remains to be seen what that will do. Then we can have a fight over what's the value of the car and what's at this time and what damages does it give rise to, and that's fine. Mr. Coleman is here. He has expressed a desire to proceed. I notice there are no defendants here, and perhaps Mr. Elkins would like to address the court on that score. It seems to me that we keep going from live hearing to Zoom hearing, from live hearing to Zoom hearing, and so forth, and alternative schedules. I want to, if you're inclined not to do this, you're here to do it. I would like this to be the last time. Not critical of the court at all, because we've come to you each time and said, now we have an absolute deadline. They need to keep that deadline, or let's try to fix it.
Yeah,
So
what it sounds like to me is that some of the issues that would arise in the context of a trial here are issues that are stipulated. That is that the vehicle is due to the plaintiff in this matter, that is under some control by the defendant, and that defendant is exercising appropriate actions to get it into the control of the plaintiff in this matter, and that there are some dates that are attached to that in light of the most recent investigation, and that date dovetails into May the 25th or so. Any other issues that the parties may have as it relates to trial would be crystallized by the occurrence of those conditions proceedings, and thus getting to inspect and review the vehicle, whether or not the vehicle is turned over, so on and so forth. All of those issues would be pertinent issues for litigation to the extent there was something wrong with the vehicle, or at this point, if the vehicle is not surrendered, based upon the stipulations that we put on record now, that is that the plaintiff will strike the defendant's exercising as much due diligence as they can to get what rightfully belongs to the plaintiff, to the plaintiff's hands. So I don't think that, I know it's been a long time here, and I wasn't here when this started.
wasn't yours?
It wasn't when I was running the beginning. But yeah, 2018 is quite a journey, and I know that COVID and all of the implications there, and then I know that attorneys or persons have been ill along the process here too. So it's been some of those issues. But yeah, that's a long time. that's a long shelf life in this case. So I'm looking forward to seeing it go forward. So I'm optimistic because of the fact that everything that I've heard indicates that we'll have a big chunk of additional information on this case before this month May is out. And what I'd like to do is given what has been set forth on record, I would like to set this for the end of May, and we come back here and pick up wherever we need to pick up at. By then, the vehicle should be surrendered, some opportunity for inspection, and then the parties can have their discussions and bring it to me, and let's see where we go.
The vehicle will be released from the customs to bonded warehouse on the 25th. If they put that on that day, I don't know if we'll have time to realistically. I don't want to limit it.
Yeah.
Either.
We won't have time, but I have another problem, just on the 23rd, 25th, I'm supposed to try a case in circuit court, which has been adjourned 5 times by the judge who was sponte. Yes. And then I'm supposed to immediately get on an airplane, fly to Arizona for 3 days of depositions just after Memorial Day. Very extensive depositions for a case where there's several million dollars at stake. I need to pay some attention to that. So sometime middle June, late June would be
The point.
and what I would suggest, merely to suggest, we do have MCR 2.445 says the court can authorize the use of electronic devices. My solution would be, rather than having to keep making the choice of two defendants, both presently overseas, unable to appear here and give testimony, I understand you can Zoom from anywhere on the planet. You can get an internet connection. You can attend court here when you're in Nigeria. So that, you should leave that as an additional option.
Absolutely.
For the new trial date, we're going to have one. So
Absolutely.
there can't be any excuse that the people aren't able to attend because they can attend either in person or by Zoom, whichever they choose. But they must come unless they wish not to.
Absolutely. I'm 100% on the same page, and would make that a part of any order that I would issue in this regard. So clearly, that should occur. I think that one of the things that may be very helpful here is that once the big issue is getting this vehicle here and getting it transferred, inspected, and so on and so forth. And certainly the other parties can appear by way of Zoom and so on and so forth there. But I think if we get the vehicle, get some information on it in terms of what the conditions are and things like that, it might be helpful to, for the two of you to be here and for us to take some time. Let me take a look at what the assessments are in terms of what is the condition of the vehicle, what the plaintiff's position is, the defendant's position is, and let's see if we can find a way forward with this. Because you had two attorneys that have been around for a while. And you kind of conceal a lot of stuff. We don't have to deal with the nuance of multiple witnesses. I don't mind doing that. That's what I'm here for. But sometimes attorneys that have wisdom and are reasonable in a court that is, have a few home runs, a few runs that the engagement of the three of us might help to set a vision for this case. So I'll set the next date. I'll set it in June. What I had in mind from the beginning is that we could do it by the end of May. That we would. I mean, this is on my radar now. So I'm glad for the optimistic report, but it's on my radar. So I'll get it back here very shortly.
You on June 21st?
And June 21st is what she's giving me. I was hoping for sooner than that, but that's not too far off. June 21st. All right, we'll set it at 10 o'clock a.m. That's an adjourned trial date. And the court adjourns for good cause set forth on this record. And the parties should be ready as usual for a trial in this matter. The first part of this, it would be my intent to, for the parties to give me an assessment of where things are. Perhaps go off the record and see if there are some issues that can be resolved, some of the formal, to see what this case goes.
And incidentally, Mr. Upton's batting average is higher than mine.
Well, you know, I always tell, you know, I talk to my 6 children, 4 of them are grown, 2 little ones. We talk about what it takes to be successful in life. And if they're not hitting, if they're not batting 1,000, I always let them know that people who are right 3 times out of 10. The people who are right 3 times out of 10 are Hall of Famers.
Because somebody pointed out the other day that Mr. Pereira has surpassed his 3,000 hits, but they also said, you know how many times he struck out in his career? 3,033 times.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
More strikeouts than hits.
Yeah.
We're celebrating the hits.
We're celebrating the hits and there's so many of those things that are analogous to life, you know.
Yeah.
You know, as long as when you hit well, people tend to not think about what your strikeouts.
It's that kind of wisdom, Judge, that makes the lawyers a student, which they do. They're here.
Yeah, but if you're always striking out, there are a few hits here and there, not going to cover it. All right.
You have the benefit of being young.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I'm at my little son's baseball game. You know, my 8-year-old and 11-year-old, and you know, I'm doing everything I can not to be hard on the umpire. You know, it's difficult for me. It's difficult for me to agree with that call on those balls and strikes. I'm sitting there. No, I'm a judge for a living. But you know, I have to keep my mouth shut. Yeah.
Part of the deal.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll see you real soon. All the best to you and your clients, all right? We'll see you on that day. Hopefully we get this to the finish line. All right, good day to you.
Thank you, Judge. My wife and I once had a bumper sticker on our car that said, "We temporarily interrupt this marriage to bring you Troy youth soccer." You're probably a sympathetic.
I understand. I do understand.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.